Consult a professional first. A lot of people skip this step, but I always say that the very first thing is consult a professional or a specialist if you can do so to identify the cause of your hair loss. If you have a deficiency or an underlying medical condition that's responsible for your alopecia, only professionals can properly diagnose you and guide you to the proper treatment. Deficiencies such as a lack of vitamin D have been shown to cause hair loss similar to androgenetic alopecia. And fun fact, according to research conducted in the NIH, it's estimated that 42% of the US population and 20% of India are deficient in vitamin D. On the opposite end of the spectrum, others will waste time and money consuming supplements such as biotin when it's not needed. So do yourself a favor and find out if your hair loss is simply a problem that can be resolved by addressing other issues. The next step is making sure you pick the dermaroller that best fits you. Now, if you come to the conclusion that a dermaroller is the right course of action, start with the roller that has needles no longer than 0.5 millimeters and number at 192. In my experience, that is a good starting roller, especially if you have thinner skin. There are multiple studies from the NIH showing how a roller of 0.5 to 0.6 millimeters was the best for hair growth. For stronger, sturdier needles that will hold up over a longer period of time, go with the titanium dermaroller. But if you are a bit lax when it comes to cleaning your dermaroller, stick with stainless steel needles. Stainless steel won't last as long as titanium, but it does remain cleaner with each use. Cleaning the dermaroller. When cleaning the dermaroller, I follow a two-part process. I use a toothbrush dedicated to my dermaroller to clean dirt and hair product off the roller and needles. I scrub the roller and needles using soap and water. Afterwards, I'll drench the roller in alcohol to disinfect and leave to dry. Next, you should clean your scalp. After cleaning the roller, it's time to clean my scalp. Scalp exfoliation is something I personally abide by and include in my process. I trim my hair and gently exfoliate my scalp before using the dermaroller or applying topicals. I not only just enjoy the sensation of having a cleaner scalp, but it allows my dermarollers to more easily penetrate the scalp at the required depth. A cleaner scalp will also reduce the chance of incurring infections at the site of dermarolling, especially if you accidentally dermaroll for too long or too hard. What precautions should you take?
Always sanitize your dermaroller before use. Never dermaroll skin with acne breakouts, growths or cancers, ingrown hairs, open wounds, burns, infections, or any other non-cosmetic medical condition. Always gently cleanse your scalp before dermarolling and allow your scalp to dry.
That being said, how long should you roll a certain area, how many times, how often, and where? A lot of this will depend on your individual circumstances. When dermarolling, I currently stick to a schedule of 3 times a week. To save time, I only dermaroll areas that I feel are showing signs of thinning or may be susceptible to thinning. Because androgenetic alopecia strikes in a pattern, if there's a thin spot on one side of my crown, I usually treat the same corresponding section on the other side of my crown to get ahead of the pattern. I roll each section around 10 to 15 times, making sure to lift the roller with each pass. I never apply a great deal of pressure when rolling.